What's going on? What it is? What does it do? It's Young Larry, aka L Amazing. I'm just throwing L in front of words now. I'm so sorry. It's really sad. But today we got Styles P, a wise guy and a wise guy. I'm not really sure where you got the album title from, but I will say this: Styles P, Yonkers, New York, OG veteran of the game, has been around for a very long time. If you have been listening to hip hop for a minute, you know the locks: Jadakiss, Styles P, Sheek Louch, Styles P, Good Times. Everybody knows that song. That really, I get high, I get, yes, that, you know that song. You've heard it. But coming from that and, you know, a little bit of what I'd say is a hiatus last year, came off of that and then started getting into, him and Jadakiss started to get into these back and forth sort of freestyle over classic beats. And it was really dope. They had some bars going on. And so it's not a huge, super duper surprise when eventually it comes out that Styles P is going to be dropping an album. Unfortunately, the album, A Wise Guy, No Wise Guy, was leaked. So Styles P was just like, fuck it, I'm putting it out there. You know, I just want y'all to hear it. It's out there. Listen to it. The album is 20 fucking tracks long. I like Styles P. It's 20 fucking tracks long though, dog. I need rappers to understand 20 track albums is the not so much a no-go. Here's a disclaimer on that though, or sort of the asterisk: Styles P does 20 tracks really well. In the case that it doesn't really seem long, it doesn't drag, and the album, if you're sort of, in a way, you're locked in, so you don't notice the fact that it's 20 tracks. Still a little mad that it's 20 tracks, but you know, that's just me complaining. All in all though, this album opens up really nice. Styles P has this ear for production that fits him and his voice and his style of rapping really well. He's still very much on the weed, street life, you know, somewhat of a gangster rapper when it comes to the lyrics, but there is a constant motif going on throughout the album that sort of focuses on heaven, hell, and the afterlife. From start to finish, even with the song titles, Fly and others, it's sort of just like he's kind of going back and forth on this whole, you know, whether or not he's going to heaven, whether or not he's going to hell, where any of us are really going. And I think that may have stemmed from the fact that unfortunately not too long ago he lost his daughter. And if that is the case, I can see how that might have a incredibly strong influence on the album. Beyond that, Styles P was just all around on full display on the album. Not a gang load of features, but the features he does pick really complement the way he raps. The main one being Tyler Woods on Fly and I Should Fly Away. I don't really know who homie is, my first time listening to him, but I'm definitely going to give whatever projects he has a listen to later. Standout tracks on the album are Fly, My Party, Ghost and Me, and one called White Niggas. Now I know you hear that title, right? White Niggas. And you're thinking, Styles P, where are you taking this right now? Let me tell you where he takes it. Essentially, he says, if you've ever said nigga, look, guess what? You're a nigga too. If you ever sung my songs, listen to rap music, you're a nigga too. And at first you're thinking, wait a minute, what's going on here? In the song, he breaks it down, and it's basically like saying, if you want to take part in hip-hop culture, you want to say nigga left and right, you want to throw dap, handshakes, all that good shit, you gotta be ready to take part in the negative side as well, which range from police brutality to being disregarded your rights on a regular basis to simply not getting a fair shot whenever possible, which some could argue nobody does, but we're not going to get into all that right now. It's a whole different video. But beyond that, Styles P, the only thing he does on this album that I don't like is probably the second to last track, which I'm not sure I listened to a deluxe edition. It could have been omitted on the full blown, but if it was part of the full blown, Tear the Club Up had no business being there. I don't know why it was there. That shit was mad out of place, and it sounds like, you know, somebody said, hey, Styles P, Skrillex has this track for you. I want you to get on it. It's gonna play in the club. There's gonna be some high kids dancing to it. What do you think? And I'm thinking he's just like, I don't know. Then they flash a check and he's like, all right, bet I'm in there. But outside of that, Styles P, a wise guy and a wise guy. Go buy that. And I'm saying go buy it because for somebody that's been in the game so long, he has aged incredibly well rap-wise. He doesn't sound dated. He still sounds really well, really comfortable on the production that he chooses. And just, you can tell that he's not still stuck in his 20s somewhere. I know a major complaint with Jay-Z is that he, didn't age that well as a rapper. He still has bars, but in terms of what he's talking about, sometimes it doesn't line up with where he's at now. But Styles P, a wise guy and a wise guy. Young Larry, Al Morgan, Unnamed Music Show, Jazz with a Do. Have a good day.